Hey, so this is my first successful shiny hunt done, I believe, in Pokemon Legends Z-A. And just for reference of how I've done this, you're gonna see that shiny Alpha Litleo at the bottom of the stairs here. What I've done is I've put a hair elastic around my Joy-Con, so it's holding the analog stick down. And in Wild Area 3, there is a tower, which holding the analog stick down allows me to just go down the stairs, up the stairs, down the stairs, up the stairs. This reloads the zone. Reloading the zone re-rolls for new shiny Pokemon, but doesn't make previous shiny spawns disappear. So I am going up and down these stairs. When I go up, I'm rolling for a shiny on a Starly, I think it is, that's up here. When I come down, I'm rolling for the shiny Litleo that you see, but also anything else in Wild Area 3 that is close enough to have, like, been re-rolled could potentially be shiny. This is early days of working out how shiny hunting mechanics work, for sure, but I am going to catch a shiny in a minute. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to explain a little of how I understand shiny hunting mechanics to work right now in Legends Z-A. To my understanding, there are three things that will reset shiny spawns. Going through a loading zone like this, fast traveling to an area, even if you're already there, and walking far enough away from a Pokemon that it visually disappears, and then walking back toward it. If a shiny Pokemon spawns, it's pretty resilient. You can go through loading zones, you can fast travel, you can walk far enough away that it's not visible, and it'll still be there when you come back. They're far more resilient to sticking around. This game does have mandatory autosave, and you can't turn it off, and that sounds terrifying. But, as we're going to demonstrate in a minute, there's a lot of things... I don't know if I'm going to demonstrate it. There's a lot of things that don't trigger the autosave. Knocking out a Pokemon doesn't trigger autosave, so if you accidentally knock out the shiny in battle, it won't autosave. Failing to catch the Pokemon or the Pokemon running away doesn't trigger autosave. Story events trigger autosave, and successfully catching a Pokemon triggers autosave. So, what we're going to do is we're going to manually save next to this shiny. We're going to try and catch it. Worst case scenario, if you hold D-pad up, X and B on the main menu, you can force the game to reload your last manual save, but we shouldn't need to. What you should just be able to do is manually save, try and catch the Pokemon. As long as you don't throw a Pokeball at anything that isn't the shiny, you won't risk accidentally catching something and creating an autosave. We reset if we knock out the Pokemon accidentally, or it runs away, or we fail to catch it. And we're gonna try and see how many shinies, because I've left this running for like half an hour while working on some other work projects I need to be working on. So let's see what I have successfully shiny hunted. I'm throwing this video together in real time, so here we go. I'm gonna go up the top of the stairs first and see if we got anything shiny up here. No, we didn't get that shiny. That was another shiny that could have potentially happened. So I'm going to manually save. We're about 10 hours into this playthrough. As you can see, shiny sparkles. Try and catch. Okay, I caught a shiny. And that did, to my understanding, save. Now, I don't think it changing between day and night despawns shinies, to my understanding. We'll see. We'll find out in a sec. So, just to be safe, we caught it, so that should have locked in that shiny. We now have shiny Alpha Litleo. I'm going to see if any other shinies spawned anywhere in this arc. One thing we're not going to do is we're not going to knock Pokemon out to try and despawn them and get new spawns, because knocking out a Pokemon means that that location won't spawn another Pokemon for X amount of time, and that's kind of a long time. But yeah, literally all I didn't even look at the screen for that shiny hunt. I just was walking up and down the stairs automatically. Let's see, do we get shiny sparkles? Like, if you wanted to be certain, because, like, I don't know if some of these things are too far away from the tower to spawn, but for all I know, I might only be rolling the stuff that's, like, in line of sight of this tower entrance. You know, what you could do in theory is walk up the tower, walk down the tower, do a lap of this wild area. But from what I can tell, just D-pad down, analog stick down, run up and down these stairs, that's enough to shiny hunt. To my understanding, you could also do this for shiny hunt, is fast travel to area, anything that is close enough that it's like at the periphery here, where you fast travel into, you're getting rolls for shinies. Anything that's far enough away that it's not visually on screen, you're not getting shiny rolls. But if I was trying to say shiny hunt Skidoo over here, or if I was trying to shiny hunt Pikachu over here, fast traveling might be the way to do it. But yeah, to my understanding, those are the main quick ways of shiny hunting right now. What you might also want to do is, let's see that Pikachu over there. Can I run far enough away that it despawns? No, it stays spawned in at a big distance. Some of these parks from the outside, I think it is, you can run far enough away that they visually despawn and run back, and that also re-rolls them. So let's look at these Pikachu. This might be relevant in some other... Yeah, so what I'm doing here, I believe, is running far enough away from Wild Area 3 that everything in Wild Area 3 despawns, running close enough that Wild Area 3 loads back in. So yeah, to my understanding, I think everything in a wild area loads in one go, and as such, the running up and down these stairs trick, from what I can tell, might alone be enough to respawn, to re-shiny roll everything in this park. I will do more testing. I will see if I can get this method of just up and down the stairs to spawn stuff further away in this park and find some more shinies that way. But yeah, this is as much as I currently know about shiny hunting in Legends Z-A. Thank you.